I want to say it's impressively unimpressive about the
Unimpressive.
Lakers. Um, yeah, I'm talking about losing like what is it, last 5 and 6 or something like that. Last
Yeah, we've
five out
been
of
on
six or
two
something like that.
crazy losing streaks, and people
Yeah.
like we know we suck, but people ain't talking about the fact that this team has been on some wild losing streaks as of late,
Six
bro.
straight losses. I'm sorry, 6 straight losses from the Lakers.
Yeah, let's look at the standings real quick. Let's look at the standings real quick and just get a picture of exactly what we're working with. So this is the lovely Western Conference. Got the Phoenix Suns with 62 wins already. And this is the Los Angeles Lakers right here. 31-47. A game and a half back from the 10th seed now, so it's not like no tie. It's just they're the 11th seed. 6-game losing streak to an 8 in their last 10 with how many games left? 47, 30, 77, 78. 4 games left. There's 4 games left in the season. It's not looking too good. It is not looking too good. Let's see if we can actually pull up their
Is this the first time
schedule.
a team with LeBron will be a lottery team? Outside of the no, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Nah,
Yeah.
the 2019 Lakers.
Did they have a
He
pick
got
then?
hurt. He got hurt. I'm talking about like LeBron played the whole fucking season essentially.
These are the last 4
I know he got hurt
games,
this season
bro.
too.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Oh my god. This is tough. They're facing Phoenix next and then Golden State. OKC, that should be winnable. And they face Denver again, who just beat them today.
0-4. 0-4.
Should be. Do niggas not remember what OKC did to us earlier this season? We couldn't beat the niggas then.
Russ is still on the Thunder. We losing to that team. That boy, we are not losing to OKC. Being said, Russ played great tonight. Apparently, I didn't watch the game. I don't
He
watch
shot
Laker
like
games no more.
70% or some shit.
Yeah,
70%.
That's
I
all I
don't
saw.
watch like games no more. But them
Oh
that
yeah,
stat
because
line
that
was
matters
crazy.
now.
What?
Where was this earlier this season? Him shooting fucking 70%. Where was that earlier this season? Where was that when we needed it?
Boy, I mean for the ones that are here that are Lakers fans. I don't know if Say just consider herself a Lakers fan now, but for the ones that are here that are Lakers fans, I mean, what are the next steps for real? I think they might squeak in. I ain't gonna lie, but what are the next steps?
Let me burn my one first because my battery just took a shot. So I'm gonna just say, nah, we out, bro. I'm not even trolling. We out. It's up. GG's. Call it. Clock out. Now, next year, it's not even on some disrespectful shit. For my boy Dom, it is. For most Laker fans, it is. For me, it's not even disrespectful shit. That boy Russ, he just shouldn't be a Laker no more. An underrated thing I might even do a video about. He has some awful sound bites when you really think about it. Like a lot of his interviews, he just checked out. He's done. He's done. So yeah, that needs to change. The front office itself is fucking disgusting. They need to go. But it's over. Like, what happens if we make it? We have to win a singular game to potentially get in to get swept by the Suns. Like, it's over. But I don't even think we make it. Deadass. I don't think we make it.
Yo, I did not think it was gonna be this bad. I'm gonna let Domo go last because this is his thing. But when I made my Russ video going into the season, I already thought it was a bad move, bad trade. The whole team got worse, but it was coming from a mindset of like, if the goal was a championship, there's gonna be big hurdles that they needed to face. But nevertheless, I was like, all right, this team has talent. They're still going to be in the playoffs. I had them as a 2 seed, even after all that criticism. Most of this pod had them as a 2 seed. And now here we are in a league where making it to the playoffs now is you need to be a 10 seed instead of an 8. And you can't even do that. They added 2 more seeds for you to have a chance to be in the actual first round. And you can't even do that. That's tough. That's really sad for real. That is really sad coming from a team that won a championship just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we fucking suck, dude.
I mean, Damo, go ahead, take the wheel, my brother. My elbow's ashy.
Man, listen, we've been talking about it all year. We've been talking about it all year. It's not even too much more we could say. The Lakers fucking suck. I've said it all year. I'm gonna keep saying it. There should be no hope with a team with 2 losers on it. If you have Russ and Melo, why are you having any expectation? In my opinion, I should have kept to my guns. I should have stuck with my gut feeling this offseason and knew we weren't gonna make it. But I lied to myself. So it's disappointing. I'm not even surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm just disappointed in myself for believing in this bum ass team because they wanted to pick this nigga up. I don't blame you, AD. I don't blame you, LeBron. Why? Because I'm biased. I don't care. Fuck Westbrook. Fuck Melo. Fuck Pelinka. That's who I'm blaming. I'm blaming them. It's right? Their fault. LeBron did. I did get 3 of them. All the names I said was right. I'm not blaming LeBron. I'm not blaming you.
This nigga's a menace.
I'm not blaming none of them because it's not their fault. They deserve better. Bron deserved better. AD deserved better. It is what it is. If we had a competent team, AD wouldn't have been forced to play center. You wouldn't have walked into the season with fucking Dwight 15 minutes a game, Howard, and DeAndre, he's not even here no more, Jordan. We would have had a competent big man like we did when we won a championship.
Nah, can we talk about something? Oh, my fault. I'm a little delayed, I guess, low key. But can we talk about something that, like, I think me and Souls reflected on it in Souls and Sage coming up. But in terms of in general, bro, low key, the 80 to the 5 thing, when you really think about it, we're all pretty stupid. We're all pretty dumb. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody who wanted 80 to start at the 5, when you really think about it, the man is frail. We knew he was frail. The man kept getting hurt this year. We knew he kept getting hurt this year. And for some reason, we really wanted him to play that 5. We really, really wanted him to play center to the point where LeBron had to play center at some points this season. But of course, when he did, he just went right back out. So I'm not going to lie, pretty fucking dumb for putting that media pressure on him to play center. In my personal opinion, when you look back
at media pressure, bro. I think he should just play the 5 at this point. It's not like
a
majority. I know injury wise, he shouldn't, and especially. But that's what I'm saying. Understand, like, because of the load because of the load that he'd have to carry on defense, and with his injury history, it's unrealistic. But in actuality, because of his play style, a majority of power forwards now, let's just be honest, are like 6'9". They're really traditional small forwards. So him running the 5 just from a game plan perspective actually does make sense. It's just when you combine his injury history, then I get what you guys are saying.
But what about when my whole thing would be this? I'm not opposed to him playing situational 5, but motherfuckers was looking at him this season to be our 5 option, to be literally the guy at center all year, 82 games. That's not logical. Him finishing a game out at the center because Jokic is on fire and we need to close out on defense, fine. Him doing whatever he needs to do to end a game, maybe in a series for a game or 2, that's fine. I'm not against that. But to say he needs to be to have Dwight and DeAndre Jordan as our only fucking centers, and then our only other forward is Trevor Ariza, Melo, and Bron, that's idiotic. And I knew then it wasn't going to work. But everyone was saying the same thing Souls is saying. It makes sense for him to be the 5. Yeah, I know it makes sense. You know what else makes sense? The fact that when he played Mitchell Robinson, he damn near killed himself.
Yeah, I was going to say.
EKD. I watched him legit every play.
It's crazy.
His knee, his ankle.
Yo, AD is killing them.
Wait,
you were lagging. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, it should glitching out, but we get the.
We get what you're going though.
Yeah,
I got you in the sense of I try to tell people.
I'm not going.
I try to tell people like that. I'm like going to probably go back in the room in a couple of seconds because my Mac went from 50 to 7. But so that's nice. But dead ass. I try to tell people this. Imagine how everybody was loving the Lakers, Dwight and McGee. I know I was in 2020. Imagine centers like that all across the league doing that to Anthony Davis. Now ask yourself how many games he's playing that year. That's where I'm just like, he not built like that. I'm not saying he's a bitch, but his bones are. his bones are, the tendons are, he can't handle that, bro. He can't.
Let me just say 38 games this season for AD, 23 points per game. we have to truly look at.
Oop,
Wow,
there goes
let's
Sage.
rock out. Let's rock out. Let's rock out, Bezos. Let's rock out. We have to truly. Hey, is this a Omar and Souls?
Let me get eye level with you. Hold on. There you go.
But we seriously have to look at the career of Anthony Davis. Like when Anthony Davis was coming into the league, why is her name Mama Astro? We're gonna read these super chats in a minute. When Anthony Davis was coming into the league, and they were talking about the expectations of Anthony Davis, what he could be. There were a bunch of polls a couple years ago, 5-6 years ago, talking about if you had to put money on who would be MVP in the upcoming years, who would it be? People had Anthony Davis like crazy. And sadly, that's I mean, truly his career has not panned out to be that. And I felt like when they did it, it was almost like when they anointed Shaq back when they did the whole top 50 players of all time thing. And now it's not panning out for AD. And
it's just the injuries, though. Truly, it's literally just the injuries. That's
reality.
I had Trump on the phone for this segment.
That's reality. AD has since he's come into the league, AD has not been that guy. Not the guy we talking like. Not the guy that they projected him to be. Truly not that guy.
Up until 2020, he was. Let's chill.
Since coming to LA or this season?
I'm talking about the entirety of his career. If people don't remember, I'll have to bring it up. I don't know if I'll be able to get it for this pod, but I can bring it up for next pod. People were saying, if you had to bet money in the next 5 years, who would be your MVP, best player in the league, X, Y, and Z? And people were saying it was Anthony Davis. People were putting him on.
It made sense.
And he performed like that.
At that time, it made sense. All right.
It made sense.
Right,
yeah, it made sense. AD supposed to be doing what
it.
Giannis is doing right now. I'm not even about to cap. And I know that sounds crazy to people today in 2022. Anthony Davis is supposed to legitimately be a somewhat comparison to Giannis. He's not supposed to be a drop ball, barely.
Not even
player like he is.
Not even that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm still sounding crazy or if I'm still glitching. It won't fix.
You sound good right now. You sound good.
I'm about to say I'm gonna have to tough through it. In 2015, yes, all the polls would say in 5 years, who do you think the best player in the NBA or who the MVP of the league is going to be in 5 years? Everyone said Giannis. And in 2015, 5 years from then was 2020. In that bubble, in that finals, did he not look like the best player on the court? He was hands down the best defensive player, and he was battling LeBron for the best offensive option for the Lakers. He literally lived up to that hype at that very moment. These past 2 years, he's been injury plagued. As you can see, that's pulled up on Basketball Reference. He's played at least 60 games his entire career up until the year before he came to the Lakers, which he sat out games and purposely didn't play games because he wanted to leave. Like, he wasn't injured then.
Yeah.
He didn't start getting injured until after 2020. Seriously. So everyone's saying AD's injury prone. You're fucking wrong. Anyone's making this argument that he wasn't who we thought he was or he hasn't lived up to the expectations. That's wrong. He honestly has.
Yeah.
We can even go.
We can even go.
No, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I got it.
I got it. It's crazy. Yeah, hold on.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because at the end of the day, in the beginning of the night, what matters is going to be this Basketball Reference page and the accolades that are done. When we look at the end of somebody's career, the injuries, all that other bullshit, it doesn't get talked about. It does not matter. When I look at this right here, I see a good player. I really do see a good player. And if you scroll up, Bezos, I see the accolades too. That looks cool. That is not the guy that we were talking about at the beginning of his career. It's just not.
It was.
Okay, career double
your
guy.
Point. Hold on. Your point was literally the fact that a couple years ago, when people would bet money on who's the future of the league, that Anthony Davis was at the top of those rankings for a majority of people. And up until, again, 2021, the case is there.
But he hasn't been.
How do you look at this stretch and say, oh, y'all were bugging during that time?
I'm not. I didn't say that. I understood where it was coming from. Like, I just Googled executive Anthony Davis MVP. People were saying, in like year 2, sophomore season, Anthony Davis is KG. I see it. I understand where they were coming from. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if we just look back, we were wrong. I'm sorry. It is what it is. We're wrong. There's no
I don't know
MVP.
who is we.
Oh, the people, the executives, the pundits, the top, whoever you want to call them, they were wrong, bro. They were just wrong.
No one seen Giannis or Jokic coming. I feel like that's something that really took away from it as well. Those guys just ended up being better. And we're talking about a second round pick and the kid from Greece that was literally a project pick. They legit shocked the world. They defied all the odds and kind of took Giannis took what KD was supposed to be. And I'm not mad at KD because of it. Giannis just ended up being more dominant, more impactful. That's not a knock on KD. That's how great Giannis is.
To me though, low key
I mean,
it is.
AD.
I understand. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. And I'm not in the stuff happens. If you're that dominant guy, you need to be that dominant guy. You need to be that guy. No matter who comes, who reveals themselves to be X, Y, and Z. That at the end of the, like I said, at the end of the day, in the beginning of the night, when we look in the history books, the people came and had great seasons versus other people. But the dominant guys always rose. When it was time to be dominant, they was just dominant. Didn't matter who the fuck came along. That's the same thing I feel about Kevin. I feel that way about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has always been number 2. Step up, bro. Step up. I don't know what to tell you.
But AD again, up until 2021, he did though.
He just didn't step up enough. Somebody stepped up more to him. Step up, pussy. I don't know what to tell you.
In that time span, all right, bro.
Sage says my shit tripping, but long story short, number 1, Bubble was worth it. I don't care what a 10-year-old says. 2, AD and Bron in hindsight did get hurt a lot. But 3, Lakers were stupid despite all that. And my thing is, for real, if you're gonna pick AD, that's fine. I don't care if AD is your pick. There's other picks that are better, and I would truly like to talk about which picks are better.